you hear that? Is this recording? Can you hear that? The helicopter going over. You guys gotta be wondering. You guys gotta be wondering. Got it. Whoa. Missed my light. You gotta be wondering Puck, what are you doing laying on the garage floor? I'm kind of wondering the same thing. Tippy don't know that I'm out here. I snuck out. I've been trying to get my work done. With that, with her anniversary present, doing the floors and all that kind of stuff, doing a little bit, because I'm feeling a little bit better and everything, so I'm getting around some and just trying to do some things and stuff. And I read online, on venturerider.org that Cheney, hey Cheney, what's up, man? What's up, bro? Cheney's wanting to know where the neutral indicator switch is at on his second gen. Now, I don't know if these first gens are any different. I gotta lay my head down because my neck's getting stiff. If these first gens, like tweaks here, this tweak with leftover, I don't know if they're any different on our first gens and the second gens. I can't imagine Mom Yam getting too excited about changing the castings and redesigning this motor and everything to put this thing in any different place than it is on our first gens, but they might be. So, you know what, Cheney? Something you could try, if this isn't successful for you, is you can jump on Facebook. A lot of the second-gen riders I know now are hanging out on our Facebook page, and I know you got to sign up for it. You know, that kind of stuff. It's a private club still attached to venturerider.org, so you could post your question on there about where it's at. But I highly doubt that Mom Yam changed. Do I look comfortable? I am really comfortable. Changed this block. I really don't think so. I'll bet you anything this is right where yours is at. So stick with me here. My hat fell off. My hat fell off. So stick with me here. I'm going to try to show you where this thing is at. Okay, I'll try to show you where this thing is at. But this is a first gen. This is the 1200cc, the 74 inch. That's the big inch. This is the big inch eater. This thing smokes big inch V-twins. It just eats them alive. So I'm sure yours probably does better because yours is a 1300, but this is a little 1200. So here we go. Anyway, stick with me now. Just try to stick with me now if you can, all right? We're going to try to make this as painless as possible. All right? Right back in there. All right, first of all, hey, here's some things, too. All right? Right back in there. And I already got a light on it, and I don't know if you can see this back in there or not. But right back in here, watch. Now, just a minute here. I'm going to put this screwdriver into one of the slots, okay? Alright, here we go. Now, I got that screwdriver into one of the slots, okay? Now, I'll hold that in there and see if I can get you. I'll take that little flashlight back out of there now. See if you can see where I'm poking at here, okay? It's right there. Now, you see that wire? Hold on, I'm going to try to hold this camera and the light in one hand. There we go. There we go. Okay. You see that? It's a one wire. Here. At least on the first gen. You know, you put on their neutral OD switch. I'm wondering if you're talking about a neutral switch and an overdrive switch. So yours might have two wires, but do you see that one wire right there? Did I keep playing with it? I'm looking through the dash of my camera. What do they call that thing? Screen or whatever it is? Screen? CRT? Cathode ray tube? This cathode ray tube on my camera to see what I'm doing. But so I really cannot. A little bit higher. That wire right there. That little wire right there is hanging down. Okay. That goes right back to it. So yeah, it is 1, 2, 3 screws. Okay. Now where I'm at is here's where the stator cover was at. Here's the rotor that spins inside the stator. Excuse me, right there. What am I doing? Well, there's the magnet. I just attached it. Right there's the magnet. Okay, so it's this stator cover right here. But you know what? I don't think, because right here, here's your slave, your clutch slave. There's the, get that thing out of the way. There's your bleeder for your clutch slave. Okay, and there's a clutch slave sitting in between the stator area and the forward bevel gear, or middle gear, a lot of people call it, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I think no, they got both those covers off on this bike because I stole the stator out of it. I stole this poor Tweaks. She's donated everything from her carbs to her stator to her. Her and I get along real good, so her heart is basically still on the road. Donated it to her sister sitting over there. But anyway, all right, this forward, this middle gear or forward bevel gear, whatever you want to call it, there's a cover over that, and that cover basically comes all the way up to the edge of the stator. So I don't think you would have to take the stator off, because the stator is inside the cover itself, the coils and stuff are. I don't think you'd even have to pop that off. I think you could do it just by taking this middle gear cover off. That'll expose your slave, your clutch slave. All right, this guy that I'm pointing at right now. Here's the clutch line right here, going up to the clutch slave. See that? See that? There's where it banjos on. Can you see that camera? I hope so. Here's the bleeder for the slave, right in behind that hose, tucked right in behind there. I'm going to say it's 4 inches from basically where the line is at to the neutral switch. Okay, and now I'm bumping on the neutral switch. It's way back there. And on this bike, it's only a one-wire. It's only a one-wire operation. You see that right there? I don't want to get my right there. See that? Okay, that just unplugs. And you know, whatever your problem is, it may just be that's corroded or loose or unplugged. Maybe you snagged it on a snake's head or some brush out in California, out 2-tracking on Yosemite like you're not supposed to be. No, I'm not going to say that. I don't. But you see that right here? If you had to pull it, there's 1, 2, 3 screws, and that whole thing will come off. Now that wire is attached to that cover. If you can see this, where I'm pointing, by a screw. It has a terminal point for the wire on there, so you might want to take that off and clean this. What do they bullet end? They call it. That's what I always called that, a bullet. That's the male end. That goes into the female end, but I always called that a bullet end. Okay, so one wire. So there you have it. All right, that's where you probably will find it. If you don't, like I said, you might want to jump on Facebook and ask. Because I know there's a lot of the second-gen gurus hang out on Facebook. I think, because I don't see them a lot on whatchamacallit, so on a regular Venture page. So that's just this extension of our regular site. So there you have it. Okay, I hope this helps somehow. I hope I didn't scare you too much by laying on the floor. But anyway, I just ate a whole bunch of chicken. Man, I got kind of a tummy ache. Well, it was good, but chicken and mashed potatoes and stuff. So anyway, I hope this helps you somehow. It's helped me because it got me out of the house away from watching Gunsmoke. We're there watching Gunsmoke. I love that show. Marshall Dillon got captured by some guys. They almost hung him. They actually did hang him, and some guys come along and cut him down. But the guys tricked him, and they left a dead body laying there by where he was hanging at. And the guys found him and cut him down, and then they cut him down, and then they're going to take him to jail because they said he killed the guy. Now, how in the world they figured he got up in that tree and got hung himself afterwards, I don't know. But this is far better than that anyway. I hate recovering from surgeries and stuff. All right. Hey, there's the, here's your, in case anybody wanted to know, there's your starter drive. There's your starter. Into your starter sitting right there. You see that right there? There's a couple of whatchamacallit gears, idler gears, that connect up with this. Does anybody see this right here? That's the flywheel on the back of the rotor. Can you see that right there? Okay. Here's the rotor. Let me see what else. Here's the shift lever point right here, hanging out right here. See this right here? This is the shift shaft. That's the shift. That'll be the shift shaft. Now that hooks. That somebody must have just came in the door, in the garage door there. So anyway, I think I better go. This thing's getting long. All right, talk to you guys in a little while. Get out and ride. Oh, there's that little orifice hole right there at the end of the rotor bolt. Can you see that? Look at it. See it right there? See it right there? That's that little orifice hole where oil squirts out at to cool the, cool your stator. Anyway, okay, good enough. Talk to you a bit. Hope this helps, JD.